Inspiring stuff. So next we have Debra Thomas, CEO and founder of GEM Schools. Debra has long championed inclusive education and meaningful opportunities for children with additional needs. Welcome, Debra.
Hi everybody, my name's Debra Thomas. I'm the CEO and founder of GEM Schools CIC. So I trained as a teacher, and yet throughout that training there was almost no meaningful focus on special educational needs or disability. The unspoken message was clear. You were expected to teach a class of children as if they all learned the same way. But real classrooms are not like that, and real children are not like that. In my years working in education and later as a therapeutic foster carer, I have seen the consequences of that mindset up close. I have witnessed what happens when disability, trauma and complex needs are misunderstood, minimised or ignored. Too often, children are labelled as difficult when what they actually need is care. Too often, parents and carers, especially mothers who carry the burden of advocacy, are dismissed, disbelieved, made to feel that they are the problem.
Well said.
It was witnessing this injustice that led me to become a specialist therapeutic foster carer, because when you respond with compassion rather than control, when you support a child instead of punishing them for distress, you see something powerful. Children heal. Early intervention changes lives.
Yes, it does.
We are told that we live in a society that values fairness, inclusion and opportunity for every child. But today, standing here together, we must be honest. The system is already failing disabled children and children with SEND. And now, under the government's 2026 SEND White Paper, Every Child Achieving and Thriving, many families feel those failures will be locked in, not fixed.
Yes.
The White Paper talks about aspiration, reform and efficiency, but families know a hard truth. Aspirations are not the same as rights. Rights are what protect children when the system fails.
100%.
Rights are what parents and carers rely on when support is denied.
Accountability. Yes.
Yeah.
Rights are what make education enforceable, not optional.
100%.
Hang on, turning over. Unless these proposals are legally binding education, health and care plans risk being replaced for many children with individual support plans that are not enforceable by law. That is not progress, that is regression.
Regression. Increased trauma. Absolutely.
Because when support is no longer guaranteed, it becomes conditional. When it's conditional, families are forced to fight, and only the most persistent or the most privileged will survive that fight. We are told this is about inclusion, but inclusion without legal protection is not inclusion, it's abandonment.
It's abandonment, yes.
When children's needs go unmet in the classroom, the harm spreads outwards. Children become anxious. Parents and carers are pushed to breaking point. Children are excluded, isolated, or pushed out of education altogether. And all too often, those same children later enter the care system, not because their families failed them, because the system failed them to support them early enough. Let's be clear. This crisis is not inevitable. It is the result of political choices. Choices to underfund support. Choices to prioritise efficiency over dignity. Choices to replace legal safeguards with vague promises. And there's another truth we must name. As public provision struggles, parts of the SEND system have become a marketplace. Private investors, including hedge funds and overseas companies, are profiting from specialist provision.
Yes, they are.
Funded by public money.
Yes.
Not all of them are bad.
No.
Providing what our children need when those other sectors aren't.
No, but money for disabled people is being extracted as profit. This is morally indefensible.
Yes.
Education should never be an asset class. Children's needs should never be a revenue stream. I say this from experience because I run an independent SEND school and we're proudly not-for-profit.
Not-for-profit special needs schools.
Every penny goes back into children, into staff, therapy, buildings, care. We are proof that SEND education can be ethical, sustainable and child-centred without profit motives driving decisions. So do not tell us there's no alternative. Do not tell us rights must be weakened to make the system work. A system that only works by stripping protection from disabled children does not deserve to survive. We are not here to oppose reform. We are here to defend red lines. We demand legally enforceable support for every child that needs it.
Yes, we do.
A continued right to assessment, a meaningful right to appeal, and a SEND system built on law, not luck.
Well said.
Because when a child is told again and again they are the problem, they believe it. But when they are understood, supported and protected, they thrive. And when children thrive, so do communities.
Absolutely.
So let us speak clearly to ministers, to Parliament, to the country. Do not trade away our children's rights. Do not replace law with promises. Do not balance your budgets on disabled children's lives. A society is judged by how it treats its most vulnerable.
Yes.
And we are watching.